Hello, everyone. My name is Andy, and welcome back to episode 8 of the Zoo Modpack. And the last episode. Last episode we were working on filling in the areas. Haven't been on for a little bit due to Thanksgiving. Well, preparing for Thanksgiving, that is. But I do hope you guys have or had a good Thanksgiving. Though, I sure did. But anyway, let's get started. I think we have a few more sections. Yeah, it looks like. A few more sections we have to fill in. And then we can start working on a little outline for the zoo, as well as hopefully work on the quarry, since we're gonna need resources from the depths of the world. But I'm not sure what I want to build with yet. I think I want deep slate, and definitely gonna be building with spruce. Kind of want to go with like sort of like a darker tone almost. Not entirely though, just like maybe just for the walls, for the outline, for a darker tone. Actually, is there any snow blocks? Oh, yeah, there are. These all look the same to me. If only I could. Oh, compressed snow. If only I could zoom in. So how do I make these? Botanist? How do I? Oh, that's okay. I guess I'm gonna do that. Okay, that is actually not that hard to make. Of course, I have to find clay in order to make the pots. Actually, can't I just get a villager? Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, the villager can give me the bricks, and I can turn the bricks into the pots. I don't know if I want to build out of snow though, because I kind of want to not. I don't know. There's like snow everywhere, so it's like all like white with the little tad touch of light blue, or like a very faded light blue. But I don't know. I mean, there's also a lot of brown because of the dirt. But all in all, there's like snow everywhere. So I'm not quite sure it would actually look good using snow, but we'll see. Maybe for like the inner parts of the zoo, or maybe in the underground part of the zoo, we can do the snow. The only part is I want to do like the whole roof glass. I talked about this in a few episodes ago, but because I want like some of the sections to of course be open, especially the part in the middle where we'll have like a giant tree in the middle. But also just so like for mainly the enclosures, or maybe we'll have like a section for the visitors, like maybe for the kids, where like they can play when it's snowing. Sort of like a little kids area. But mainly just so there's oxygen. Well, I mean, we're in Minecraft there. Luckily we're not playing a mod that requires oxygen. But sort of give it that almost realistic feel to it. But also, I guess have like sort of make it like a fantasy type version of it, because, you know, there's only so much you can do with making things realistic. Unless you're playing one of those very realistic mod packs, then that's a whole entirely different story. Which those are actually quite terrifying in my opinion. Especially the weather ones. But I don't know, I just kind of want to make it not 100% realistic, you know, this is Minecraft and all. But I just want to make it make sense. In a way. Except we would have to figure out how to do that with the underground section of the zoo. Which I'm thinking I'm just gonna have like plants, smaller trees, sort of like a what's it called? A lush cave. You know, because I can imagine those produce oxygen. In a way. If we're talking about realistic standards, maybe, perhaps. But I still gotta figure out how I want to do the roof though. I think once we have the outline done and we have sort of a wall around the zoo, then we can sort of figure out how to do the roof. And I realize, is there... let's see. That's a lot of different glass blocks. Okay then. Oh, they had to scratch the OG glass. Except it's called scratched glass. I miss the OG glass block. It actually gave that like feeling, that like texture, I guess. Playing Minecraft in the old days. Back when they had tutorials and all that. Why is there smooth stone? That's a lot of smooth stone that I have. And I don't remember why there's smooth stone. Probably for something, I presume. I mean, why else would I make a whole bunch of smooth stone? Maybe it's for a quest? perhaps. Oh, hey, we do get some. Oh wait, that's connecting glass. Okay, I'll figure that out another time. Still gonna figure out how I'm gonna even get all the sand. I think I don't have the best memory with villager trades, but I could be wrong. But I think the librarian you can get glass from. Oh my god, the pillagers are back. At least they're over there this time and not over here. Maybe they're just checking out the landscape. I don't have a bridge over here yet, so yeah, they're gonna have to walk on thin ice over here. If they do come over here. I do have to figure out, let's see. All of these look like wood. Okay, maybe not. Wait, that's fence. Oh, right, it's gonna show fence gates as well. Maybe wall? Nah. I was wondering if I should maybe for the animals do like a gate? Not gate. A fence? Not a fence gate either, just like a fence. But seeing as they're wood, well, not that it's any problem that it's wood, but you know, we don't want any fires happening and all that sort. We want to make this zoo the safest as we can make it. Well, I mean, we are in a snow biome, so like, fire's not really that common. Well, except if you look at the village over there, that's a deep fire hazard. But we won't talk about that. That's a later problem to worry about. And when I mean problem, I mean actually working on the village as well to make sure that the villagers are safe. Which I think I really should put some villagers in their homes. So that way if something happens, they're actually safe. So when I need to work on their homes, or when I need them, or well, when I actually need to transfer them so I can make them better homes, it'd be nice not to like have a deserted village with no villagers inside. Just an empty village. I wonder as well. I keep saying I wonder. Yeah. Oh, they have blue. I still need the dang botanist workbench. Oh my god. But look at that. There's like bricks. There's actually a whole bunch of different. Inlayered? What is... Oh wait, never mind. That's just what it's called. Thought it was like a different ice block. Should we do ice? I'm not sure. Would ice be a bit too much? I mean, I do want to make this sort of like a winter wonderland. Not because the name I put right there, but Because, you know, it being in a snow biome, I wanted to make it like an oasis, not an oasis. Well, I guess kind of like an oasis. I wanted it to make it like a not magical, I don't know what I'm talking about anyway. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I want it to be a place that is, you know, to always come back to. For like the visitors, that is. It's like with Disneyland. Or like Universal. Except I guess Disneyland is more magical than Universal. But I want it to be like a place you would want to come back to. So I guess kind of like a magical place, a Winter Wonderland type. We'll just have to see though. I mean, I guess having it being like a magical place isn't too far off since we do have Alex's Caves, one of the mods in here. So it isn't entirely far away from being a magical place. The only problem is I kind of wanted the animals to like have a lot of space, well not too much space, because then we wouldn't be able to fit any of the animals. But like, not them being in like a 6x6 cage. Like I would want them to have more space. Which maybe for like the smaller animals, maybe I could do something small like that. But yeah, I really do not know how many animals I'll be able to fit in this zoo. At least for the surface part. And I was thinking, I don't know if I can breed the animals at all. I mean, yeah, the vanilla animals I can do, but like I wonder for like the reindeer or the what are you again? A weasel? I was about to say ferret. But then I decided to actually check before I actually said ferret because yeah, it's not a ferret. Even though in my mind I'm like it's a ferret, it's not a ferret. But I do wonder if I can tame the animals. Yeah, to breed them. Get more animals. I dealt with all the dangerous ones. But I wonder with the others if I can. And the sun's already going down, great. Luckily, we are halfway done, I want to say. Give or take. We're close. One block at a time. I should really be cutting down these trees so I can actually get the wood so that way I have the wood. And I am running out of dirt. That is a bit troublesome. I am also wondering if I should make 2 quarries. I mean, the only reason I would make 2 quarries. Okay, so let me explain. So, the only reason I'm thinking I should make 2 is because one of them wouldn't actually be a quarry. It would just be sort of like how I think I may have talked about it in an earlier episode. I have no idea which one. And for all I can know, I could probably like have not actually talked about it. But I was thinking, since I presume digging down will lead me to hopefully the other or the Alex Caves. Since I have no idea how to get the map, I think it is. I think it's like a tablet. Hold on, maybe if I search it. Let's just. Oh wait, oh no. Well, there's the animal dictionary, but that's the mobs. That's not the. Caves. Yeah, here's like the Alex Cave stuff. Dinosaur nugget. Oh my god, we can make dino nuggies. Oh wait. Cooked dinosaur oh. Maybe we won't tell the kids how we get dinosaur nuggies. Well, I presume they would already know. Okay, so here's the book, but you can't, like I'm clicking on it, and there's like no recipe to craft the cave tablet. And of course with the table, I can't get the table either. And then I would still need the tablet in order to get the cave codex, but I also need the table. So I don't know. I wonder if we need to like travel the world or something. Try and find like maybe. I feel like in one of the mods I like found a villager in like a tent, and I'm wondering if that's like the same villager. I have no idea though. But I know some of the mods I had played had like the Alex Caves, and there was like a villager in a tent, and I'm 90% sure that villager in the tent was the villager that I would need. But of course, you don't have that villager in the snow biome, I don't think. Or at least not in the village, we don't have that villager. Probably gonna have to do some off-screen research for that. But hey, we found out we can make dino nuggies. Which are made from actual dinosaurs, which hey, is confirmed. Dino nuggies are made from dinosaurs. Don't let people tell you otherwise. It's real. The dino nuggies are real. Just a joke though. I mean, unless you really want to pretend that they are real, then go ahead. I just find that very funny. That the dino nuggies are real in Minecraft. In this mod pack. Kinda sad if you think about it, because it's actual dinosaur meat. Which who knows how strong the dinosaurs are. And also that's kind of a bit sad, killing dinosaurs for dynamite. I mean, who knows? Unless we have to fight for our lives while exploring, then there's nothing we can do. It's an unavoidable sacrifice, a sacrifice that had to be made. I wonder if I should lay out other parts for where I want the bridge, other bridges to be at. Don't know why I had so much trouble actually saying that. It's like I was stumbling with my words. Yeah, see, they're made out of wood. The villages are made out of wood. I mean, technically in vanilla Minecraft, they are also made out of wood, but like a snow biome. You would think they would not be made out of wood. Well, I know because wood. Well, I know why. Well, at least one of the reasons is because wood keeps the heat in much more better. And also it does look cool. But like if a fire broke out, I mean, as long as the houses are like spaced out, the fire won't actually reach. But like that whole house could instantly burn down. Well, not instantly, but it will easily burn down. Like look, some of the houses have chimneys too. Like they could easily catch on fire and burn down. There would be nothing left. Except for, I guess, the chimney. And if there are any non-flammable items in there. Or blocks, I should say. But that's why I'm trying to figure out what to do for the village. Or not village. Well, you also do need to figure out what to do for the village, but that's after we at least get started with the zoo. But trying to figure out what blocks to use for the zoo, that is something we actually need to figure out. Oh wait, wasn't I think I lost, I can't speak. I think I was originally talking about a plan or an idea of how I was planning on making like 2 quarries. But one of them wouldn't actually be a quarry, it would just be a way down to like the Alex's caves. I guess it would be like a way down all the way to bedrock. Well, maybe a few layers above bedrock. But it would pretty much be at bedrock level though. And the only thing I'm worried about is if the Alex's caves are actually like separated. Like it's not like trying to think. I don't know if there's any show. But sort of like how each layer it's like a different biome. You could think of it like that. Of like a planet. Or I guess like with Minecraft, how you have the surface layer, which is the grass, the dirt, and well, the surface. And then you have the stone layer, where you'll slowly start getting ores. Well, depending how deep you are in the stone layer. And then you start to go into like the deep slate layer. And like in between the stone layer and the deep slate layer, it's like basically the ore layer. And I'm kind of worried that it's not going to be like that. Because I really have no idea how it works. And any of the videos I've watched, well, I barely watched any videos of the Alex's Caves, to be honest. There was the one video, but the guy turned the whole world into, well, I think it was like the whole world, into one of the Alex's Caves. It was like the candy one. But like the whole world was that candy area, Candyland. And then another one actually was in the caves, was in the dinosaur one. I think there were a few videos of those I watched. But like in those videos that I watched, they never actually showed you like how they got there. Or like how to go about finding that I guess biome, underground cavern. Well, I guess if it's called Alex's Caves, it would be like a cave. I think it's like bigger than a cave though. But so that's the thing I'm kind of worried about. Like I should do research. I'm most definitely gonna do research on it. But I just hope that it's actually where I can just dig straight down. Well, I'm not actually gonna, well. So I am gonna dig straight down, but in the sense of, in the sense that I'm not actually, you know, digging in in a one block space. Like there'll be some safety because the #1 rule in Minecraft is don't dig straight down. And I will follow that rule. So unfortunately, we ran out of dirt, and we had like, how many chests? 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4 chests of dirt, and we ran out of it. That's great. Wonderful. We still have a bit of work. Not that much work, we're like halfway, but I think we need to start on the first quarry. I am actually gonna place some blocks around. Actually, I'll do that later, I think. What if I have the quarry like right here? Maybe. I was thinking of it having it like over here. Like outside the zoo. Except I would have to fill all this in. Well, I'm gonna have to fill it in either way, but like, kind of in a way. And the village is actually right there. Well, also right there, but mainly right there. You know what? I'm gonna have the quarry in the village, not village, in the zoo. And kind of gotta figure out where I want it. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tear off some of the, instead of doing the quarry right now, I'm gonna tear off some blocks over here. Kind of putting the quarry on hold. I mean, I don't know if I really want to do the research. I mean, I should, so I actually have some idea. But at the same time, I kind of want to, like, experience it on my own. Like, actually figure it out. But I mean, it is kind of hard when you're in a snow biome having zero idea, I guess, on what to do. But maybe I'll do a tiny bit of research. And I know, it's just from watching some videos, that the caves are hard. They're not easy to survive in. I mean, hey, if I went into the dino one, I would not presume that it would be easy at all. But I mean, that's just me. I'm gonna just mine this because this is gonna irritate me. And let's see what I can do with just almost 4.5 stacks of dirt. Oh wait, did I need this smooth stone for like the hammer and the excavator? Let me see. Okay, no, I'm just gonna search up the item. I'm not gonna put in stone. Oh, so that's why, okay. Now I understand why I have smooth stone. Still don't know why it's smooth stone and not like stone. Or like cobblestone. That part still confuses me. Okay, It wasn't really that much. Well, I mean, it kind of is, but it's something. That's for sure. It is something. Let's hurry back before the dangerous mobs spawn and we end up dying because of them. Oh, they're already spawning. Okay. Ah, menace. yeah, I also know we can get the animals by the research papers. But I also know... where is it? I don't know if it's actually in here. Should be. Oh yeah, Safari Rescues. Yeah, so... we can exchange for the animals that we find. We get research papers, and with the research papers, we can then trade the research papers for the animals. The only problem is that I at least would want 2 of every animal, and that being a problem is having to figure out which animals I'll be able to get, be able to find on my own, and that sort. That is suspicious. That's like 3 bucks deep right there. Overall, just like trying to figure out what animals to go for. Oh, the villagers. Or pillagers. We don't have the villagers yet. It's only in the raid. But just figuring out which animals should we prioritize to get after we sort of figure out which animals to go for the research papers. That's gonna be kind of the hardest. Because, I mean, there's only so much research papers we can get. So we kind of have to think wisely on that front. Which will probably be hard. Since there's a lot of animals in this mod pack. Maybe the ocean ones? We can do the ocean ones, I think. Prioritize the ocean ones at first. And then we'll see from there. I hate how dark it gets in Minecraft, or how fast the moon goes down. I also have to think about, like, for each different animal, it's like different categories. So we have the land mammals, the birds, the insects and invertebrates, the reptiles and amphibians, the aquafauna, the paleofauna, the myths and the legends, and the dangerous fauna. So like each of them are like in a different category. And of course they're also in their own little sections. We have the forest, the snowy, the jungle, which actually it looks like there's a different weasel. Yeah. Habitats, woodlands, grasslands, and farmlands. Oh wait, this is like actual. Okay, that's like not actual Minecraft. I thought it was for a second. Would have been cool if they were for Minecraft. But the picture shows like a different weasel in a different climate. Well, I presume in a different climate because the weasels here are snow-like weasels. So like, I don't know if I should try finding. I think it might be a bit too much. Trying to find each variant. Because for all I can know, there could be multiple variants of each species. And I don't even want to start counting how many animals there are in here. In each one. I don't know if I want to go for... Oh my god, the warden. I don't know if I want to go for the dangerous fauna. It's like a death sentence. Is that the ender dragon? No, it's not. I thought that was the ender dragon for a second. I don't even know if I can get like the mobs from the nether or the end. Like, there's like so much I don't know. Like, don't know if I can do it. Actually, do I have the research papers? I want to see now. I'm curious. Where's the research papers? Oh, I can craft. Oh. I got like excited thinking I can craft them, but did I see they could require a netherite scrap? Oh. Librarian ferret, what? If we have a netherite coin, we can turn it into netherite scrap. And also, if we have a nuclear furnace blasting. Okay. What? Quest. Okay. Well, it's good to know that we could craft them. Here we go. So I would go here and Safari Rescue. How do I? Oh. So is random bird, land mammal, random land animal, aquafauna, fossil, myth or legend? Is there no? There's no dangerous fauna. Well, we can do the myth and legend though. Okay, that's good to know. They're expensive though, 20. Jesus. But at least we know that we can get at least, well, I mean, it makes sense for the dangerous fauna, except that's kind of a little sad. Just a little, knowing that we may have to figure that one out, figure out how the heck to get a warden into the zoo without murdering everyone and all the animals, creatures. Oh, look. Oh, what? Oh, I thought you fell in the snow, little guy. We got a sparrow. Oh, where the heck did you come from, actually? I've not once seen a sparrow. But at least we can hopefully get the myths and legends. I mean, it looks like we can get quite a lot of them. Not sure how many though. Hey, my nose. My allergies. Maybe I won't do the dangerous fauna. I mean, I know I should. But I mean, maybe I'll make a second zoo. Like, it can be like an extension of our current zoo. Just like quite a bit away. Because, you know, we don't want the visitors getting murdered and all that. Don't want the especially don't want the animals either. Maybe we can have like make it like underground. So not part of the underground part of the zoo. Well, I mean, it would be underground, but it wouldn't exactly be part of the underground part. I mean, it would be, but also not. Because what I'm thinking is that we make a bit of a ways away I was gonna say lab, but it wouldn't be a lab. I actually don't even know what you would call it. Because it wouldn't be a lab. It would still be like a zoo, kind of. It would just be somewhere where we keep the most dangerous of animals, creatures. The ones that public eye don't necessarily see. Maybe we could have like VIP tours or something. Where like you have to sign like a waiver and all that. Because I mean, safety will be the top priority, but with a warden or like a very dangerous creature, there's only so much you can do with safety. I mean, hey, watch Jurassic Park or the Jurassic World or the Jurassic movies. Even though they're not really a good example because they kept doing the same thing over and over again. Which caused so many deaths that could have been avoided. There was no reason to bring back dinosaurs, but they kept bringing them back. And look where that got them. And I get that's like with the lore, but like if like Jurassic World, Jurassic Park was real, like why would you just continuously bring back the creatures that have murdered so many lives, or taken so many lives, not really murdered because they're not human. But yeah, just actually isn't the not the last one. Actually maybe it is the last one. Was it the second to last one? Like where like they were actually trying to find a cure or something. Like the bringing back the dinosaurs was like a cure. I don't actually remember. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. Even though I think it hasn't actually been that well since it came out. I haven't even watched the last one yet. It just, I don't know. Something about it just makes me not want to watch it. So I have not watched it yet. Probably never will, to be honest. But the point is that even if I make this zoo 100% safe, there's gonna be accidents. And unavoidable accidents. Accidents that happen. Not saying it's gonna be like a Freddy Fazbear situation. But like things can happen. You could go to like a kid's park, play park, and everything, like they say it's 100% safe, but then you end up having a kid who ends up getting hurt. Like you can desperately try to make a place child friendly and child safe, but there will always be a way for for things to go wrong. So I think that's why with the dangerous fauna, mobs, creatures, entities, there's gonna be a lot of restrictions. Well, we're gonna imagine that there's actual restrictions. It's not like something that you can just sign up to go and do. It's gonna be, you can almost think of it as like a military thing, I guess, except not really. Like, it's not just like you sign a waiver and then you get to go. Like, there's gonna be a lot of restrictions for the safety of the staff, for your own safety, the whole bit. And I mean, we'll sort of have that in place for like the underground parts, but it won't be as complex, I guess you can say, as the part of the zoo that won't actually be a part of it, but will also be. Don't really know what to call it. I guess it's like the forbidden part of the zoo, but it's like quite a ways away because we don't want that close. Like, maybe what we can do is actually over here. No, because the village. No, because I'm gonna put the village around here, around like this whole area. So actually, that will hopefully be fine. Or maybe we could put it on this island. You know? Do it that way. That actually seems like a lot better of idea than just having it on the same island as the zoo and the village. That seems like a lot better plan. And I mean, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money to go. Because it's dangerous. You know, going to what could lead you to your death. Well, actually, that doesn't actually sound like a good thing. It's not like, you know, trying to exploit people by being like, oh yeah, it's totally safe. No, it's actually not safe. You have to like do all this paperwork and all this other stuff because your safety is not guaranteed. just like the safety of the employees. Their safety is also not guaranteed. And me being the owner of the zoo, my safety is also not guaranteed either. So it's kind of like a, hey, you had to do all this stuff in order to for us to actually confirm that you are willing to take the risk to go there to that island. And I have to remember that I want that island to be for the dangerous ones. Because the underground part of the zoo is like for the animals we couldn't have up here, and also for more of the animals that prefer being in caves. But yeah, mainly the underground part is just for like the caves, the Alexis caves. And for any animals we couldn't fit up at the surface. Let me sleep, please. We only have a few more layers to... we only have a few more to fill in. And then we can finally be done. And then all that would be left is working on the quarry to get the resources needed to work on the outline. You know, now that makes me wonder how that all worked out for the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Like, how were they even able to get so many people, especially children, to go and visit the parks? Like, I mean, I know as a kid, dinosaurs sound cool, but as an adult, well, I guess they would also seem cool as an adult as well, but as an adult, you would think you would be more concerned and maybe weary of the fact that there are these creatures that could hurt you if they ever got out. Well, I mean, I guess what they probably did was like advertise, make it seem like they can't hurt anyone or get out. But still wouldn't trust it. You know, if they actually ever did bring back dinosaurs, I would not go. I would be very deeply disappointed in myself for not going, but I'm not gonna risk it. They bring back dinosaurs, you're not gonna see me going. I'll just be watching it on the TV if they have like advertisements or if they like do videos where they show the dinosaurs and all that. But there's no way I'm getting a job at a park with actual dinosaurs, and there's no way that I'm actually going. Because I'm not taking that risk. I've watched the movies, and I may not have read the books, but I know the books are much more terrifying and gruesome. And I would not take that risk. I would be sad, and of course, I would have people telling me that I would be missing out on a whole bunch of stuff, but you know, ain't doing that, that's for sure. And actually, I think they would be wasting their time bringing back dinosaurs. And the only reason I say that is mainly because there are so many problems in the world that should be the priority instead of the priority being, oh, let's bring back dinosaurs. No, that should not be the priority. The priority should actually be going towards researching cures for the diseases like cancer and all of that, instead of being like, hey, let's bring back dinosaurs. It's cool and all, but I don't think that's the priority we should be focusing on. And I mean, if anything has taught us how bad of an idea it is to bring back dinosaurs, we have many movies. Well, I don't actually remember how many movies there are, but there's also the books, or book, I don't know if there's actually more than one book. It's like with FNAF, how people are like, oh, you should build a pizzeria like from FNAF and all that. There are literally the games that show you how bad of an idea that is. I mean, if I see a yellow bunny suit when I go to a pizza place, I'm out. I'll be gone. I'll be taking the children with me and being like, nope, we're leaving. I wouldn't even care of asking the parents' permission. I would just pick up their child and literally be like, hey, we're gonna go to McDonald's or something, because, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Actually, I think there's the one YouTuber or something, I don't actually remember. Forgot if it was like an Instagram person or if it was a YouTuber, but they're like trying to actually make like an animatronic or something. And then there's also the one who is trying to make a pizzeria, like an actual Freddy Fazbear's pizzeria. I mean, it's very cool, but just like the dinosaurs, we have the evidence of why that is a terrible idea. A cool idea, but a terrible idea. So that's why when we work on the dangerous zone, dangerous area for the fauna, dangerous fauna, that is why for creative reasons, it's not something that is easily accessible. But anyway, we're actually a bit half. I wasn't checking the time, so we're a little over an hour. But the good thing is we finally got it all layered out, all the filled in. So now, next episode, we will make a quarry so we can get the resources to work on the outline. And I think what I'm gonna do in next episode as well is I'm gonna do the spruce logs and just make a temporary outline while working on the quarry. So that way when I get the resources from the quarry, I can actually properly... Oh, it's snowing, well, perfect timing. I can actually properly work on the outline and then figure things out from there. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day and night, and also I hope you guys have had a good Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!